Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is my very first video to do with planted tanks. This is actually my first attempt at aquascaping, and I thought I'd better show you guys what I've done, where I'm at, how things are going, start a bit of a platform for updating really. So this has been going since last Saturday, and at the moment it's Thursday, so it hasn't been running for very long, and I've literally only just added the neons about 20 minutes ago. So let's have a little look. So as you can see, I've got Redmore root here, and then these rocks. The name of these rocks is a little bit unknown at the moment. I think the packaging for these rocks said blue white quartz, but I don't believe that to be a very accurate description of what they are. So we're using a Aquastyle 650 tank that I got off of eBay, not eBay, I got off of the Facebook selling pages. I got this and the stand for £50 with a load of ornaments and gravel and a few other things. But what I've done is I've sold on pretty much all of the ornaments on the Facebook group, and I've now actually got the cost of the whole tank and the cabinet down to £10 in total. So it's been very much a budget project, hence why I am also running the better 1050 litres per hour canister filter in there. Very affordable. It only cost me about £55 from one of my local shops. In fact, I'll tell a lie, it was £59.99 from a shop called Trop Shop in Capel St Mary, Essex, Colchester Ipswich border. So yeah, that's my first attempt. Like I said, it's Redmore root and then some rock formations. I've tried to create the triangular shape, and I've also tried to keep the flow of the rocks in a kind of similar direction. Then with regards to the planting, like I say, it's my first try, so obviously there are things that could be improved, but with regard to the planting, what I've done is fairly simple. I've basically done my chrysanthemum Monte Carlo carpet at the front, and that kind of curves up in this kind of shape up here. That is then backed by the mixture of Styrogene repens and what's the other one? And then this one here, which is Renicii Mini. I'm trying to think who that's by, but it eludes me at the moment. We then have a few Eliocharis orticularis, not the mini version, just there. Then followed by the I'm terrible with my names today. Japan. That's something in Japan. Then you have a mixture of Cryptocorn, Wenditii greens dotted about in here. I've tried to keep the randomness as best as possible and planted in threes, which is a fairly common method of planting that I've learnt from landscaping and gardening and the horticultural industry in which I've studied. Oh, that's it, Alternanthia Renicii Mini. And then another Alternanthia is these red ones here and those over there. Then you've got the I think it's Tripiticata, Japan. Then followed at the back by Rotalis rotundiflora, just there, and Rotalis This one here is another Rotalis. Then we have Bucophalandra Red, there and there, and the mini Christmas moss, which is no longer in UK production. Then in between that we have the the narrow trident, or the narrow Microsorum. Then the only other thing is the Triplicata. There, the red version. And then that's about it. I'm currently running the Eheim heater and a very simple but so far effective eBay light. Now I don't plan to stay with that. If that gets to a stage where it's not performing how I want it to, then I will of course look at upgrading. I am looking at the Fluval Plant 3.0. My only question with regard to that is that this tank is from rim to rim is 83 centimeters, and that would mean I could only get the 32-inch version of the Fluval 3.0, but I would ideally prefer the 46 watt version over the 32 watt version, which is slightly longer. Now, what I'm struggling to find out is that whether with these legs off of the Fluval, like how much overhang I'll get from here to over the edge of my tank, because I know the legs are removable, but if it's a snug fit as in flush with this, or maybe, I don't know, a centimetre over, if I then decided to hang it, I'd then get 46 watts of light, but obviously be able to dim it down, which would give me a lot more options for the future. But yeah, that's just a real quick update of my tank. Literally just put these 4 Tetras in about half an hour ago. And yeah, this is my very, very first dedicated aquascape. I've had fish for quite a number of years with a plant or 2 in the tank, very boring. But I've decided to up my game a little bit, try and keep the costs down. This is all very much a trial, just to see how much I enjoy the hobby, how available things are. I've recently been to Aquarium Gardens up in between Peterborough and Cambridge. That's actually where I purchased all my plants from. A lot of support to them. A lot of support to Tropica as well. I've spent the vast majority of my plant budget on Tropica plants in this aquarium. So yeah, no, I have a lot of faith in them. I've been a follower of George Farmer and Yuri and Green Aqua and a number of other channels for quite a while, so I decided that I'd give it a shot for the first time. So yeah, no, this is my first attempt. I've set up an aquarium for my partner upstairs in her office, probably about a week before I've done this one. So there will be updates of that to follow, but this is my personal and main aquarium, so I thought I'd give you an update of that first. So yeah, no, I will follow up with more updates on this aquarium because I'm very pleased with it. Everything's going really well. I don't know if you can notice, but the growth on the Monte Carlo is really coming on. Obviously, it's very early days. I haven't had any algae issues as of yet, but it's all looking really well. With regard to dieback and whatnot, or melting, I haven't actually had much. The only thing I've got is this bacteria on the wood, but that's very normal, as I've been made aware. So yeah, many more updates to follow. This is only very, very early days. Just to let you know, currently feeding Seachem Prime Flourish XL for a little bit of CO2, and treating the water with Prime, Seachem Prime. And with regards to feed, at the moment, just to get me started, I'm using Evolution Aqua, the Aquascaper, affiliated George Farmer product. So yeah, early days, just a quick update, bring you up to speed with what's in here, what's happening. I'm not so sure on how I'm going to stock this tank just yet, but I've got plenty of time to decide. It's very new to me. So yeah, if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe. I'll be sure to start producing more videos if I get a decent amount of people who are interested in seeing more info and more content. I have previously done other things on my YouTube channel with regards to remote control models and a few random videos. I'm debating deleting those and just refreshing the channel with a single kind of topic / niche. Definitely want to develop this channel. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any comments, any questions, let me know. Oh, the other thing that I should mention is I am adding CO2. I'm just waiting on a CO2 regulator. I've got a 2 kilogram bottle of CO2 or a fire extinguisher coming. I will do a bit of a tutorial on how to set that up. And I plan to get the Aquarium Neo diffuser, probably the medium to large one. But yeah, I'll leave it here, guys. Thanks for watching. All the best, bye.